What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We got to go over some stuff here with Dogecoin. We're going to talk about the technical analysis, and we're also going to talk about some big stats that is going on now inside of Dogecoin. So definitely stick around to the end of the video. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let's get straight to it. So let's talk about this. And as you can see right now, we're actually going straight down here to this support area for Dogecoin. So I'm really expecting it to hit 0.068 soon. And when exactly, I don't know, but I did mention in my previous video yesterday that we were overbought here in Dogecoin. And what ended up happening is we continued to sell off because, this overbought area, it was around this area right here that we're talking about inside of Dogecoin, well, the oversold area. And then we started to sell out, and we started to go down, but then we just immediately had a turn inside of this and we started to go green here on the oscillator. Buying started to flow in, and then we had another overbought area. So now what we're looking at here with Dogecoin is the overselling that we're having right now. And you can actually see we're nearing the end of this overselling wave here. So you can see here this overselling wave, it's really nearing the end of it. And this is actually important because it's kind of the same thing that happened back here. It kind of does show that there is a possibility for another rise inside of Dogecoin. You always have to be aware of the possibilities for another rise. And it kind of looks like we do have the same possibility because you can see here, we went all the way down here to the bottom and we started to go back up here on the wave. And now we're at the top of the wave of that selling, meaning that a buying wave can now easily come in. But, there are times where we have a selling wave like this one back here. It goes down and then it acts like it's about to continue to stop and then it goes back up a little bit more. So the selling wave might actually, hit the support, but then immediately go back up to the resistance here. And if it does something like that, then, Dogecoin is inside of a good standing point when it actually has a chance. It actually stands a chance to continue to pump after that. But something big, the big stats that I was talking about earlier in the video, right here, Dogecoin price climbs 20% overnight. And they said whale transactions hit 2 months peak. So the whale transactions are increasing. And this is the 2 month peak right now for the transactions. So that's actually pretty big. Now, they said Dogecoin rose to 0.072 for the first time in 10 weeks alongside Ethereum's breakout over the past 2 days. Whale transactions and trading volume hit August levels, which is pretty much resulting in a spike in an on-chain activity by large whale investors in Dogecoin. Analysts predicted a 12.8% rally in Dogecoin price, setting a bullish target for 0.088. We're actually right now at 0.073. So if we were going to look at 0.088, it's probably best to look at it on the 4-hour chart. So 0.088 is all the way up here where we have this low activity right now. And this, like I said in my previous video, this is probably going to be some low activity around this area. And that is where our next resistance is. And that's pretty much what they're talking about, 0.088. So I guess, yeah, over there is where we should be watching out for if we were to start becoming bullish. But as you can see right here, moderate activity. Obviously, it was moderate selling activity. We started to go down. But Dogecoin should stop, going down somewhere around 0.066, 0.068, just like I mentioned with the 15-minute chart. That's just where we have higher activity for Dogecoin. So we have more purchasing power when we get further down here. And then that's going to incentivize people maybe to buy the dip and continue to ride this wave up. So that could happen. You could also see over here on the overbought oscillator, it's showing it's overbought on the oscillator, and it is now curving downwards. Since it's curving downwards, it's pretty much showing that we're about to have another selling wave, or this is actually the start of the selling wave. But we'll see how far the selling wave goes. I think a lot of people are rallying behind Dogecoin pumping. Dogecoin is trending over here on CoinGecko. Dogecoin's trending all over the place right now, so I think this is good for Dogecoin. This is definitely something that could help Dogecoin go to the moon. It could really send Dogecoin up from here. So I think there's a possibility that we could have another pump here in Dogecoin. But let's keep going over this stuff. So over here, it says down here, cryptocurrency staged a massive market recovery, blah, 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 blah. Doge has yielded holders upwards of 30% gains over the past week and 12% gains overnight. The 10th largest cryptocurrency has a market cap of 10.5 billion, blah, 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 blah. On-chain activity. This is what we want to see. On-chain activity, and Dogecoin hit a peak in trade volume, climbed above 682 million on October 26th. So that's a lot. The trading volume went all the way up to about 682 million, above 682 million. So that's what, or a 682 million increase, I should say. But yeah, that's actually pretty good because, right now it's already really high, but that's better than a lot of coins out here. 682 million trading volume. But anyways, Dogecoin trade volume has climbed 178% from the previous day. And that's why you see right now the trading volume is actually at 3 billion because yeah, it's going crazy right now. It's doing like prior numbers, back to the Dogecoin to the moon day, the Doge day for 20 days. So yeah, it's going crazy right now. But yeah, they're predicting that maybe another 30% gain could come in. But hey, who knows? But anyways, they're talking about Doge Chain as well. They said that Doge Chain could possibly have some bullish sentiment for Doge holders as well. So that's also good. And they say over here, analysts set a 0.088 target for Dogecoin. So that's actually pretty good. And you can see over here, the crypto analysts evaluated the Dogecoin price chart. And in the process of breaking past the resistance at 0.60 or 0.066, they got a little bit of a typo here. Doge broke out of its downtrend. So the asset hit a new monthly high of 0.076, and analysts have set a bullish target of 0.088 for the meme coin. A drop below 0.055 would invalidate the bullish thesis. So that's pretty much what they're saying. And if we do go down, below 5 cents, obviously it's going to validate the bullish thesis. But yeah, that's pretty much what they're saying here. They're saying if it goes below 5 cents, that's when they're like, okay, now we're bearish. And that's 0.055, which is definitely correct. That is exactly where our support is. If we go below the support, this green area is heavy demand. It means we have more demand in our supply and demand. If we go over or below this more demand area, that's when we start getting less demand. So we do not want to go below that area. So they are right there. And then when you look over here, when they're talking about the 0.066 resistance and then the high at 0.076, they're also right there because we did break out at 0.06. And then boom, that's when we start to go even higher once we actually got past this 0.06 area and we start to go up. But yeah, honestly, I think Dogecoin has a possibility to continue to become bullish right now. But yeah, we really have to wait this out and see what happens because if we go back down here below 7 cents, that's not going to look good for Dogecoin. If we go below 7 cents and we start to go below these areas here, then yeah, Dogecoin is definitely going to not go to the moon from there. And you all know we want this to go to the moon. Anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all today, though. So yeah, definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. If you want to check out the new music I got coming out, definitely check out the pre-save link inside of the description and inside the comment section. You can go ahead and pre-save my album and the single I got coming out. And remember, like I said, none of this financial advice at all. And as always, I'll be back with another video.